of video websites. You can find all different sources of workout videos online. So you can watch videos while you're watching a workout video, while you're doing jump rope. And there are many workout videos, everything from body sculpting for your arms, your legs, and your abs to yoga and Pilates, as well as exercise. Diet plays a big part in staying in shape as well. Just because it's colder and the season of comfort food, it doesn't mean you should eat more even though you really want to, and I want to. But be aware of your portion sizes and you'll be well on your way to staying in shape this winter. And I've prepared a song that you can listen along while you work out indoors. We got It's B.O.B.'s Not For Long featuring Trey Songz. Let's go check it out. Not For Long featuring Trey Songz. And Trey Songz is actually one of my favorite artists for his dynamic, powerful vocals. And the collaboration of the two artists, B.O.B. and Trey Songz, creates some great music, I think. Well, moving on, we got two more songs coming up for you. They are Nivea, Don't Mess With My Man, and Chantel featuring Hal Linton with Let It All Out. We are back from listening to Nivea's Don't Mess With My Man and Chantel's Let It All Out featuring Hal Linton, and those were some great songs to listen to. And along with DJ Cassidy and Dub L, Chantel and Hal Linton teamed up for the steamy collaboration Let It All Out. And as I have already mentioned, collaboration of different artists always comes up with some great music to listen to. I love to listen to the chemistry and the fusion and the new sounds. Well, it's already time for the last song of the first segment. I know it's December, but we're going to listen to Khalees with 4th of July Fireworks. And then we'll be back in the second segment, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're now tuned in to TBS eFM 101.3, and it's already the second half of What's Poppin' with James Lee here filling in for Brian Ju. Well, soon we will be back with Say What? But for today, we're going to have our very special guest speaker, the powerful, the prestigious, the luxurious Erin, to talk about some of the hottest issues this week. So get ready and please stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the international superstar, Erin. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's chilly.
It's really chilly.
Cold. It's too cold outside.
Yeah, it is.
But how you doing? All right? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Things are moving on.
Well, what have we got? What have you got for us today?
The first news that I brought today is about a British producer,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Ronson.
Mark Ronson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, superstar producer.
Yes.
All right.
And Mark Ronson had teamed up for Mark Ronson's Uptown Special album.
Have you? Man, I've heard that song.
Oh, really?
He brought funk back. I didn't think it was possible.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you usually listen to funk music?
I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
And Mars sings on the album's first single, Uptown Funk, which he also co-wrote and co-produced. And did you know that the two already performed the track?
Where they performed it, like on TV?
Yeah, on TV show.
Oh, okay. Where did they perform?
It was a Saturday Night Live show back in November. So you should totally check it out.
Oh yeah, that was a while. Man, have you seen other Bruno Mars performances, like at the Grammys? Or he makes being in a band seem cool on a different level. Like he dances while he's performing, and it's clean. It's not like, you know how Chris Brown, when he dances at you. It's kind of dirty swag, right?
Yeah.
But Bruno Mars is very clean and crisp, and I really like that about him. He's got a different kind of approach to it.
And in Uptown Special album, Bruno Mars also co-produced and appears on another track, which is called Feels Right, and it features the rapper Mystical.
Mystical! Wow, it's been a long time since I heard that. Mystical.
Yes.
Spelled with a K.
Yes.
Right? All right.
And this isn't the first time that Mark Ronson had worked with Bruno Mars.
What else did he work?
They worked on three tracks for Mars' 2012 album, Unorthodox Jukebox. And the songs are Moonshine, Gorilla, and Locked Out of Heaven.
Locked Out of Heaven. Actually, sometimes my band covers Locked Out of Heaven.
Oh, really?
I love their bassist.
Wow.
I think, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's the bassist that was discovered by P. Diddy. formerly known as Puff Daddy, right?
Yeah.
Why do they call him P Diddy? Do you know?
I'm not really sure.
Maybe next week you should bring in news on what P Diddy's current name is.
Yeah. And for those of you guys who might not know who Mark Ronson is, he is the British-American DJ and guitarist that helped launch the careers of Amy Winehouse, Lily Allen, and Wale.
Wale. Oh, man.
Wale.
So all of these powerful artists are being backed by these amazing producers.
Yes. He also made his reputation producing Amy Winehouse's 2006 album called Back to Black, which won Grammy Awards.
Yeah. So if you've got a Grammy, you're good.
Yes.
That's to state the obvious. So Bruno Mars, who's already good or amazing with Mark Ronson.
Yes.
You guys have to check out this track. Okay.
And on top of that, he also worked with Paul McCartney and Rufus Wainwright. So you should totally check that out as well.
Speechless. Okay.
Yes. And coming back to talk about the new album, Uptown Special was largely co-written and produced by Ronson and Jeff Basker over 18 months in studios across London, Memphis, Los Angeles, and New York City.
International.
Yes. And the bulk of the lyrics were written by American novelist Michael Chabon.
I wonder if he's a lyricist for other songs as well, because when you have someone who writes stories like a book, it's different than when you write lyrics for a song, because in a book you have more space to kind of lay out detail. You don't have to be so concise, because with music you have a verse, a chorus, a hook, a pre-chorus. It's a little but
it's a lot different. And the LP also features vocal and instrumental contributions from Tame Impala's Kevin Parker.
Okay.
And for his new album, Mark Ronson wanted his music to be rooted in soul, R&B, blues.
Bringing it back.
Yes.
Good music. Okay.
And he cited Earth, Wind and Fire and Steely Dan as his influences of his music.
You can hear it too. You can really hear it. But all right, so up next, or the first song we got for you on Say What is Mark Ronson with Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars. Oh, so good.
I know.
The song is so good. Oh, man, I love funk. Funk is back.
Yes.
Man, you said that so pleasantly, like, yes, it is back.
I love the song.
And Mark Ronson with Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars, legends in the flesh. Right now, they are bound to be legends. Anyway, the next news, what else do you got for us?
I got a news about One Direction. And One announced more tour dates in UK and Ireland next year.
Not in Korea?
No.
Oh, no. Because I have a confession to make.
What?
I am a Directioner. Is that their fan club name? I don't know.
I think so. I think it is.
I don't know what I'm a One Direction fanboy. That sounds... I used to be in a metal band, and I also listened to Tupac, like hip-hop, and now I listen to One Direction. But that doesn't say anything about me. I like good music, whatever. All right? Okay.
And then
sounded so insecure.
UK and Ireland is where actually they're from. They're originally from. And they posted a special video announcing the homecoming leg of their own of their On the Road Again tour.
Okay.
Yes. And with the success of their record-breaking new release 4, the boys will be proudly returning home to Ireland and UK.
So One Direction is one of these super groups that they have, if you look at their fan cams, like the fans are shooting these videos, they have tons of people like clogging these hotels and wherever they are, right?
Really? Wow.
To be in their hometown in the UK, right? In Ireland next year at their tour dates, that must be amazing. That's going to be crazy. All right.
Yes.
Anyway.
And you said that you're a One Direction fan, so you might, want to get their tickets
But
and go to UK.
I'm not a big enough fan to go all the way to Ireland. I got things to do.
All right.
But if I was in Ireland, like on tour or something like that, I would love to go to one of their shows.
Yes.
Anyway.
And moving on, One Direction's latest album, 4, debuted atop the Billboard Hot 200 chart this week, finally dethroning Taylor Swift's album 1989.
Also, a very, very good album, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
I've listened to the whole thing.
Me
This is
too.
so weird. I used to listen to crazy death metal, and now I'm listening to Taylor Swift.
All different ranges of music.
And One Direction. Who am I?
With this new album, the boy band is the only group in the history of the Billboard charts to ever see their first 4 albums debut at the number one spot.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yes. And there are more things to get excited about, such as in 2014 American Music Award, they led the winners list with 3 awards. Yeah. And then those include Artist of the Year, Favorite Pop Band, Duo, or Group, and finally, Favorite Pop Rock Album for their album, Midnight Memories.
So this is something that's crazy. Like this is a boy band, but they got an award for pop rock band. So what song did you bring in?
The song that I brought in is the Steal My Girl by One Direction.
I don't know if, man, I want the fans to really listen to this. I sound like a crazy One Direction fan, so I need to calm myself down. But on my social media, I've posted about this video before because this track is influenced by so many different genres, including rock, like genuine rock, not just a boy band.
Whoa.
They've got influenced by Journey, by so many classic musicians. So we're going to play this for you guys. I'm really happy about that. One Direction with Steal My Girl. Alrighty, that was One Direction with Steal My Girl, and I feel like you brought that track in for me. I'm here with the lovely Erin.
Hi.
And we're on Say What, and she brought in One Direction's Steal My Girl, and I confess that I was a directioner in the first part, but I think it's time to switch gears because I went too far. I'm feeling a tinge of regret. So let's move on to the next. What else do you have for us for Say What?
Say What?
All right.
And the last news that I brought today is about 2014 Soul Train Music Award.
Okay. What's up?
And it was already actually held in Nevada on November 7th, but it was actually televised later on November 30th.
Okay.
And Lil Kim, Missy Elliott, and Da Brat reunited to pay tribute to Lisa Left Eye Lopes and Kool and the Gang.
So it's a tribute song.
Yes.
By Lil Kim, Missy Elliott, and Da Brat.
Da Brat.
Da Brat. I remember back in the day, she was the stuff. Like everybody was listening to Da Brat. Anyway, okay.
Yes, and the trio performed their 1997 smash, Not Tonight.
Not Tonight.
And it's a remix version, Ladies Night. And it was the first time since the 1997 MTV Video Music Awards that the 3 female MCs performed the single together.
So nostalgic.
Yes.
Okay.
And the reunion came at the end of the Soul Train Awards Kool and the Gang tribute as Eric Benet sang the band's 1979 single, Ladies Night, which was later sampled for the Nut Tonight remix. And TLC's Lisa Left Eye Lopes and radio personality Angie Martinez also featured on the night tonight. TLC's Lisa Left Eye Lopes and radio personality Angie Martinez also featured on the Not Tonight Ladies Night remix.
Okay.
And even though Lopes passed away in 2002, the rapper performing from the music video was projected on the screening on stage.
That must have been crazy emotional.
Yeah.
Just seeing her after all those years. I forget, was it Coachella that they had Tupac? I think it was Tupac. They had a projection of Tupac performing, and it looks so real.
Oh.
It looks.
I think they do that these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there's a lot of new artists that are just having projections of themselves performing. So it's kind of weird when they're still alive to me because why wouldn't they just go?
Yeah.
But for the people that passed away, it's so surreal to be able to kind of almost experience that once again.
I actually saw Michael version being projected on the screen on stage because he's already dead.
Oh no.
And unfortunately, Martinez wasn't in attendance at the Soul Train Awards. Then Lil Kim, Elliott, and Da Brat were later joined on stage by fellow female rappers MC Lyte, The Lady of Rage, Yo Yo, and R&B group Total for the closing chorus.
Total. Oh man. Okay.
Yes. And on top of that, the Soul Train Awards also featured performances by Chris Brown, Jodeci, Anna Lowe Black, and many other more. And Brown performed a medley of songs including "POPpin," "Take You Down," "New Flame," and "Loyal." And he won 3 awards, including Best Hip Hop Song of the Year.
I'm not gonna lie, Chris Brown's performances are amazing.
Yeah.
I sound like such a fanboy. And talk about some girl groups up in here. Anyway, well, we are talking about girl groups, but I just switched it over to Chris Brown. What's wrong with me?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reunited Jodeci also delivered a medley of their R&B hits before wrapping up with the debut of their new single, Nobody Wins, featuring B.O.B.
Okay, alrighty. So we're going to get to our last song of this segment and the last song for today. So I want to say thank you to Erin for coming into the studio.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to the listeners. Bye.
Bye.
And thank you guys for tuning in today. And unfortunately, today is my last day as the guest host on What's Poppin'. It was a great experience for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed me hosting for the last 2 weeks. Starting next week, Brian will be back hosting What's Poppin' again, so look forward to that. We're going to close today with Lil Kim's Not Tonight remix version featuring Left Eye, Da Brat, Missy Elliott, and Angie Martinez. This is James of Royal Pirates. See you next time.